Tongue inside. Going to approach with attainment. Damn Fang, always trying something. He's noticed me. Going to try and make him less suspicious. He's in the middle of the market center, just like the intel said. And he's running. Making pursuit. Shit. Phone is fucking fast. I still have him in sight, but this guy is something else.
Market center, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. How far are you, demon?
Give me a sec. I'm finding somewhere to nest.
He's starting to make a lot of space between the two of us. Some backup would be nice.
What's wrong, Blitz? Thought you were the quickest of us. Age catching up with those knees?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Barry.
Both of you shut your dumbasses. Blitz, do your damn part and keep running. I don't care if you pretend to have 6 lungs. Get the job done. Give us a description.
Pandafaunus, white hair, black highlights. Barriers on the head, bulky male, about 6'1" heavy jacket. I'd guess a bomb.
Do you see a bomb?
Negative.
Then shut your damn mouth. Demon, location.
Found a location. Heading up to nest.
Then get your ass up there! Just because you're leaving the unit after today's mission does not mean you can take it easy.
I'm almost there. Shit! Backup needed by the Black Hot Dust Shop on Blanket Street.
Heading up, old man. Napalm and I headed your last known location.
Do we still have eyes on the target?
Lost him when I was getting shot at Sarge. He was heading north.
When Napalm and Barrow get there, chase him down. I don't care how fast you have to run. We cannot let him get to his location.
Yes, sir.
I am in position. Blitz, lead him to the apartment complex on Grve. There's no time to think. Only wait. Steady your hand. Control trigger finger. Calm your breathing. Keep both eyes open. One on the scope. Keep an ear out behind for an ambush. None of the team has ever failed me, and I will not fail them.
I think I found him again. Okay, I got him on track.
Easy. Blitz will continue chasing until he has shepherded the Faunus into my territory. Then it's just waiting for the incapacitator kill order. All of this done within minutes. Get in, take them out, leave before anyone notices. That's my role. That will always be my role. Follow orders, eliminate, repeat. I just have this one mission to go, and then I move forward with the next step.
We're closing in fast, Ashe. Damon, get ready. We may only have one shot. Could have chosen a better building in an apartment complex, but if you can get this in one shot, I will buy everyone drinks.
My body relaxed. Helmet on to prevent my hair from getting in the way. I couldn't help but smile at Blitz's proposal.
Alright, target should be within sight in 1 minute.
Safety off. Position right at the center of the intersection Blitz would have the Faunus running through. Never cared for them. Always causing attacks in the name of their desired freedom. Pointless destruction to scare the people into equality. Their arrogance and self-righteousness. Always demanding help from this or that, or making a violent storm of pain and suffering in order to get their point across. The cool Atlas breeze passing through me quenched the fire of irritation within. As a bulky jacketed panda Faunus found his way into my line of sight, I had the scope on him. There was nowhere to run anymore. As I focused more, I noticed so many things within seconds. The Faunus had something in his hands. It looked handmade and clunky. Most likely a detonator if Blitz's theory is to be believed. He ran like cornered prey. Accurate to the situation. Finally, his facial expression didn't hold one of dedicated spite. It was fear. This Faunus thought he knew what he was in for when he signed up. But he was very, very wrong. This is where his story ends. On a cold Atlas day, on a random street, by my gun. Target has entered range, waiting on the order.
What do you see?
My least favorite question. Just give the order. He's holding something in his hand, some kind of box. I don't know if it's a detonator or not.
Take him out. Bet have the White Fang think we'll take them out like animals, then shall we give terrorists mercy?
As always, this will be done with deep satisfaction. I focused on my target, knowing the shot was going to be a perfect headshot. Just as he raised his hand, presumably to trigger the detonator, I took the shot.
That nightmare, I couldn't quite grasp what it was. I was running for something. Was I scared? As hard as I tried to remember what the nightmare was, the faster it faded away. I sighed and looked to my left to see a rabbit-eared fawn is looking up at me with a concerned smile. I stretched on the branch, sitting up a little bit. The rabbit was my mate-to-be. The future Queen of Tiudal, with I as chieftain after my father passes away.
Should have known you were out here. I am guessing your father.
Doesn't matter. Come on, let's head back. The rain's going to get worse.
How about we head to the bathhouse? The prince seems in need of some time in the hot spring.
I would normally decline, but as usual, Olivia was correct. She leaned against the tree next to mine, possessing a smile filled with content while she looked up at me. Closed my eyes and rolled off the branch, slanting on solid ground. A brief soak would be nice. We stepped out of the forest into the small village of Tiudal. Wooden houses and stores scatter about the small plain. The mountains surrounding the village give us monumental defense, along with horrendous storms. I looked around my village. Children running about, playing and laughing. I smirk a little as Olivia and I walk across. It is almost absurd to think that these laughing children will one day grow up to be strong like their parents, hunting Grve. As I too will grow up to take my father's place as chieftain. I shake my head to focus on walking alongside Olivia, her arms wrapped around my left. The only person who is traditionally allowed to show any form of intimacy outside of family. The occasional villager did a quick bow as we walked. A few stopped us to wish Xavierpz's blessing on us. By reflex, we bowed our thanks as we continued our way.
The people adore you, you know. They all have a quiet faith that you'll make a great chieftain.
Olivia always did her best to keep my spirits up no matter what. It was honestly impossible for me to hide things from her. Her semblance to read my emotions before I could even come up with a lie. I was silent until we had gotten to the bathhouse. I slipped off my dirty clothes and stepped into the hot springs. I let out a gentle sigh. The steam cleared my thoughts as the warm water relaxed my shoulders. I opened a single eye as Olivia slipped into the hot spring beside me and laid her head on my shoulder.
No one is around. You can tell me your thoughts.
I'm heading to Beacon. We were finally given the option to go to one of the huntsman schools. One of Olivia's ears twitched hearing that.
I see.
It was easy to see that she was upset by my answer. I let out a gentle sigh and put a hand on top of her head. I can't be depending on you all the time.
I understand, but I worry about you. I've always been by your side. It's scary to think that you'll be without me.
I looked at her, her brown eyes staring at me, the light bleeding from the outside reflecting off of them. I rest my head against hers. It won't be easy, but if I'm to be the next chieftain, then I have to have my own strength. She lets out a slightly irritated sigh and backs up a little.
You'll be a fine chieftain regardless. You are strong and quick to strike down at the mere sight of Grve. You are honest and desire the best for Tiudal. You could go with me to Haven and still be all of those things. But no, you do what you've always done. Try to prove to your bastard of a father—
I put my hand over her mouth. Those are very dangerous words you're about to say. I don't need you to be gone too. I could tell she had more to say, but she simply nodded and I rued my hand and smirked at her. I'll be fine, I just...
Feel you need to do it? Fine, I get it. Just one thing. If you die, I'll never forgive you. Is that clear?
She put a hand on my cheek.
I am yours. No matter who else comes into your life, no matter what the world shows us, I am yours.
She left the hot spring and got dressed.
You need to get ready. A big day for all of us is arriving.